Oh. Open letter to the 300 plus men on Bumble who live within a 40-mile radius of Boston and liked me while I was there last week for the Library Association of America meeting. I get 2 likes every 3 weeks in Houston, and that's on a good 3 weeks. So tell me, how is it that on travel mode in the Northeast, I woke up each morning to 100 plus likes? Why did that number increase by 50 per day while I was there? Please explain how, by the time I left, my inbox was clogged with over 300 of you. I'm still painstakingly deleting these likes upon likes, boo-hooing over the ones that got away. Where I'm from, men post pictures of themselves holding the giant fish they presumably caught, and none ever speak of the ones that got away. They also hold guns, cans of beer, and the steering wheels of boats, often all at once. They pose with flags and crucifixes and hard hats and four-wheelers. They use their fingers to make hand gestures. What's in the East Coast water supply that makes you realize that none of these Gulf Coast looks, gestures, or fish will lure me? You seem to simply trust on your own rugged good looks, infectious enthusiasm, and keen intellects. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, it seems as though some of you actually like women. I didn't see any of you from New Jersey, New Hampshire, or New York, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, or even Maine complaining about women's glamour shots, medicine cabinets, or over-resilience on the microwave heat to heat your dinner. None of you said ho or pussy. Anthony from Providence went so far as to invite potential dates, suggest the movie and the meal. Now here I have to have my bags packed, ready to hit a casino or a tailgate party. Hey, dreamboats. Yeah, you eligible men, sane adult men, instead of barking, no drama, you say, let's go to the theater. I live in Manhattan. Instead of ordering me to bait and hook in high heels, you say, come as you are and tell me what you're interested in. And even, I'm a vegetarian. Rather than, I want women who cook, or a lady that buy her dinner sometimes, or your profiles say, instead, I bake my own bread, or I'm French. An added plus, your words are spelled correctly. You know that work out is 2 words when it's a verb, as in, I like to work out. But 1 word when it's a noun. I get a workout in before 8. Moreover, working out with any number of spaces involved is not your main hobby. You read books. You're news hounds. You ask questions. You teach economics. You build things. You enjoy concerts and films. You're philosophical. To you, handsome, smart, educated, and or curious, sometimes even self-effacing, which never happens in Texas. Men, I say, come down and offer a workshop. Let's call it modern masculinities, from less alpha to zealous cunnilingus, and everything in between. Nah, we'd have to call it something else. Still, in a series of PowerPoint presentations and role-playing exercises, you document affiliations and T-shirt slogans beyond Team Jesus and MAGA. You could demonstrate that insulting women is not a turn-on to us. You could offer to take Texas men's profile photographs beyond the walls of bathrooms and weight rooms, and not on boats. No shirtless pillow shots either. To set up a photo booth. This training would take some pressure off of local women. Now, I've turned matches in basic spelling. I've tutored matches in basic spelling and grammar, dinning versus dining. I mean, P.S., if they can't spell fine dining, I'm pretty sure they don't know what it is. You know, I'm not interested in fine anyway. Let's grab a pizza and have what you call on the East Coast a conversation. Ooh. You know, where two people take turns speaking and listening. No? On Hinge, I've defended that a beleaguered part of speech, the pronoun, showing that banning them is wrong-headed, but hating and fearing LGBTQ plus people and their allies is even worse. Texas men block me on Bumble after I comment on our governor or question their high heels fetish. Your eastern seaboard wisdom would do so much down here. East Coast boys, I really dig the clothes you wear. Because you wear clothes. Thanks for liking me. I'd love to read the Sunday Times with you, complain that the New Yorker cartoons aren't as funny as they used to be, walk along the stony beach in Massachusetts, eat a lobster roll in Boston. We split it because they're $60. I shouldn't lump you all together like so much crab meat in your regional cuisine. You know, let me single out a few of you of whom it especially pained me to delete. To the agnostic economics professor who lives in Camden, Massachusetts and bakes his own bread. I'll bring the butter, baby. To the retired Jewish plumber in New Hampshire who's addicted to the New York Times and NPR. Let's make some news, baby. To Robert, 67, with your Harvard Graduate School of Design degree. Show me the plans, honey. Jules, oh God, Jules. To the news reporter in Worcester, the philosopher in Connecticut, and all the atheists, Jews, liberals, jokesters, readers, authors, and artists, please collaborate on a Lone Star Weekend retreat to knock some sense into these Texas men. They're waiting down here with bated breath. Oh, with baited hooks.